Hey Virgo, it is Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot. For him, okay, there is also a Virgo reading for her. This is for the month of May 2020. Okay, so what do we have here? This card represents your expectations for May. This card represents your feelings. This card represents the opportunity that could be around you. And this card represents what is happening around you. This is the most important card for the month of May for Virgo, for him. All right, so let's see. 2 oracle cards, 1 romance angels card, and 1 Lenormand card. Let's try that again. That was a terrible shuffle. All right, so there will not be any clarifying happening on this or in this particular reading. All right, so we're going to take a look at your expectations for the month of May. Page of Pentacles. All right, so I feel like your expectation is that something can only go so far. So in other words, you're looking at something or this connection or relationship as something can only go so far. So in other words, you're coming from a place of looking at this from a place of limitation. It's like, you know, you might have achieved a lot of success. You might have achieved, you know, abundance in a lot of areas of your life. And I feel like this is almost like a calling to think bigger. I feel like you know, this might be like I've gone as far as I can go. Like I'm winding down instead of thinking what's the next big step. Two of Pentacles. A lot of earth energy here, okay? Two of Pentacles says that you're juggling either 2 ideas, 2 people, 2 specific thought patterns here. You honestly, you don't know what to do. You don't know what to do about, you know, this is about potentially another person that, you know, I feel like you're placing limitations on as far as, you know, you've gone as far as you can go. I don't know why that's coming out. And it could be just that you're very satisfied with where things are at. Satisfied, but not excited. Satisfied, but not excited. What's this card here? We have Tower. So what happens when you're not challenging yourself or you're not growing? The Tower comes in, okay? And so for the month of May, it feels like something could unexpectedly, hit you either financially, or there's complacency here. So something that you're complacent about, and it could be another person. It could be the inability to make a decision about something or someone. I feel like that decision will be made for you if you don't get on your game and make the decision. So if you're holding out on somebody, if you're not communicating with somebody, or if you're blocking somebody, you might want to make a decision about that. You might want to do something about that, because I feel like whatever you're doing isn't okay with the universe right now. And it's not because the universe is upset with you. It's because the universe sees complacency or a stagnant energy here. Especially because I feel like you yourself really have a lot. In other words, you're fairly abundant yourself. And you may not be challenging yourself anymore within your life. This is calling for you to make a decision about something, or the decision will be made for you in ways that don't feel comfortable when you don't get to make the decision. You don't make the decision will be made for you. What's the opportunity here? The Devil. All right, so this is the card of Capricorn. The opportunity, okay, is to know what isn't working, to know maybe if you're going between two people, okay, the opportunity is to be able to decipher between what is a temptation and what is love. The opportunity for some Virgos could be Capricorn woman or Capricorn feminine. But I feel like this is about temptation or love. That might be what you're being presented with. And if you have felt complacent or stagnant, or like you're not growing, that's when you become vulnerable to temptations, right? When life gets a little bit boring, even though it's very stable, that's when temptation can creep in. So it might mean that you have to give more attention to somebody that you love. Okay? What's happening around you? The Sun. It feels like happiness is all over your life. It's like happiness is already here. You are in the spot where you are about to possibly hurt your happiness. And it's like, do you really want to do that? Oops, I didn't turn this one over. All right, so we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. For some reason, I feel like for a lot of you, this is about staying optimistic about the person that you love versus the person that you might be tempted by. And it could be the reverse, okay? The person that you're tempted by might be the person that you love. So I guess what I'm saying is that wherever the love is, that's what you need to stay optimistic about and positive about. What do we have here? Are you kidding me? Dog, loyal heart. That's literally exactly what I just said. You know, wherever the love is, that's where you have to put your loyal heart. You know, if temptation has crept in, but it's with somebody that you truly feel that you love, then you have some difficult decisions to make. That might be why this is a hard decision for you. But either way, this Tower will make the decision for you. And that's in no way to scare you, because I think the Tower is always a good thing, because what follows the Tower? The Star, which is your heart's desire. But you got to go through this first. Either you decide to do that, or the universe will help you along. But there's, at the end of it, at the end of the day, there's pure joy and happiness surrounding this situation. And whatever question that you came to the reading having, anytime the sun shows up, the answer is yes. Anytime the sun shows up, the sun has been showing up a lot, which I love. So what is separating, you know, keeping you optimistic about your love life and your loyal heart is there's some type of change that needs to happen. And I feel like the change is around this Two of Pentacles. You know, because this says that you don't know how you feel, which, you know, either way. I feel like you do. If you really look deep, you do know how you feel. You might be focusing on the limitations of the connection, maybe the connection with the person that you actually love. And those limitations with that person could be what you see as temptation. Temptation can be a limitation, okay? Because if you might look at it as this can't go anywhere. And you know what? If you continue to say that, even though you love that person, this is going to happen with the person that maybe you don't have love for. All right. That is what I have for you, Virgo, for him. If you're looking for a more personal reading, just reach out. I'm here for you, and we'll get you taken care of. All the information you need is below in the description box. If not, no problem. I will talk to you next time, and stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Make a decision. All right. Much love.